MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto and Tire Rack.
It doesn't look like the trend of truck and SUV sales outnumbering car sales will be ending anytime soon. And it's more than just a reaction to cheap gasoline. It's also about overall value and usefulness. And an ever-growing variety of family trucksters means there's a perfect package for just about everyone. But which one is the best fit for a modern family? Well, that's what we're about to find out. It's 5-passenger midsize utilities that are our focus here, and we're joining our friends at Cars.com for this run-through of 5 of the segment's top sellers. A price cap of $45,000 left plenty of room for features, and we add a mix of 16 and 17 models, as well as traditional V6 and modern Turbo 4 powertrains. A quick drive north of Chicago got us into southern Wisconsin and away from urban sprawl, where we assembled our group. The dynamic-looking Ford Edge, the value-minded Hyundai Santa Fe Sport, the rugged and ready Jeep Grand Cherokee, the sleek and sophisticated Kia Sorento, and the luxury lounge on wheels Nissan Murano. As usual, we were joined by a local family to help us sort through these rides and offer a potential buyer's perspective. New wrinkle this time around, we also factored in the latest IIHS crash test results as well. You can find the full scoring breakdown at Cars.com, but here's how they stacked up. Much like the Olympics, finishing in last place here doesn't mean you're a loser. That explains 5th place being occupied by the highly popular Jeep Grand Cherokee. Despite its well-established true off-road credentials, a luxurious interior, and a strong V6, the GC also had a stiffer truck-like ride, only adequate comfort and storage space, as well as the highest price at $44,760.
The Jeep Grand Cherokee, as you might expect, has the most truck-like ride quality here, being a true SUV, which is great if that's what you're looking for. But if you want more of a modern car-like ride, you'd be better off with one of the crossovers here.
The Jeep Grand Cherokee remains true to its roots. It's got this V6 engine that just chews up the highway, and it's really fun to drive. However, if you're looking for refinement, you should look elsewhere.
Despite its stylish update for 17, the crossover Hyundai Santa Fe Sport fell to 4th here due to an interior short on comfort and a surprisingly harsh ride quality. Its 2-liter Turbo 4 makes decent power, but it is noisy, and the combined fuel economy rating is no better than the Cherokee's V6. However, not only did it make it under our price cap with all-wheel drive and the highest trim level available, but it was second least expensive in the test at $41,355.
The Hyundai was probably the most boring-looking vehicle of our group here, I think. It's got the most jelly bean look to it, which is very kind of middle-of-the-road vanilla. So that's unfortunate because there's a lot of things that it does well.
The Hyundai Santa Fe Sport, still a great value, just about every feature you could want for the money. Ride quality is a little bit choppy, and it doesn't have quite the refinement that most have here.
Our top 3 starts with the Kia Sorento. It shares the 2-liter Turbo 4 all-wheel drive powertrain and top crash score with the Santa Fe Sport. But its bigger size and more interior room, along with longer wheelbase for smoothing out the ride, moved it a notch higher. Not to mention the fact that it was also cheaper, as the least expensive ride in our test at $40,660.
The Kia Sorento, for me, is most like a minivan. It's got a big, spacious interior. Unfortunately, the steering and the feel of it, even the booming of it when you go over some rough roads, just did not make me feel good inside.
The Kia Sorento is arguably the best looking vehicle in this bunch, both inside, not really appealing until you drive it, unfortunately. Ride quality is just kind of all over the place. There's just a lot of suspension lift, a lot of body motion that's going on, just really gets kind of chucked around by bumps that some of the others don't.
Our runner-up, the Ford Edge, was the only front-wheel driver in our test, yet at $44,175, its price came in second highest. So what do you get for all that money? Well, it appears the Edge follows the Honda strategy of not being great at any one thing, but really good at everything, offering good ride quality, space, tech features, and comfort.
The Ford Edge is a real nice redesign. Excellent ride quality, really good steering. Interior-wise, really nice materials, really first-rate multimedia system.
So the Edge was a very comfortable car when you sat in it. Controls, everything seemed to work very well. And then driving-wise, the car drove very, very well. It felt really nice to drive.
That leaves the Nissan Murano as our winner. It may not have been the roomiest crossover here, but for a mid-pack price of $44,070, you do get a strong 3.5-liter V6 engine with all-wheel drive, a smooth as silk ride, an interior environment that's pure luxury, and a high IIHS crash test score.
I love the Nissan Murano's styling. It really sets it apart from the rest of the pack. And thankfully, its V6 engine can back up those notice me looks with some power.
For the Murano, I just thought that for driving, because I do so much driving, that I felt it would be very comfortable. I just sat in it really nicely.
It doesn't look like there is any end in sight for strong sport and crossover utility sales, and all of the vehicles here are truly worthy of the strong sales numbers they see. As they say, to each his own. But as for our choice on which to own, it would be the Nissan Murano.